Tonight we're celebrating our ninth Red, Black, and Green Honors Dinner. This is an opportunity for us, our Black History Planning Committee, to celebrate and honor some of our local heroes in the city of Pasadena, individuals who have contributed in some positive way to the well-being of the city of Pasadena. And of course, we'll have a number of dignitaries here tonight, from the mayor to our vice mayor, council members, other elected officials, community organizations, leaders in the community. So we're looking forward to a great honor dinner dance tonight to kick off our 39th annual Black History Month celebration.
On behalf of my colleagues, I'd like to thank you for your steadfast commitment in organizing the Black History Parade and Festival, as well as the month-long celebration of Black history events. Your dedication highlighting the important history and contributions of African Americans to our community and to our country is commendable. Thank you, Jarvis Emerson and the Black History Planning Committee.
We have 11 different events. Tonight starts our event. This really leads us into Black History Month. So we actually start at the end of January. We go all the way through the middle of March. So we have every weekend is covered for about the next 5 to 6 weeks.
I was on one of the first committees that we had, and we only had a parade at the time. But now we have almost a whole month of different events that go on until the end of the beginning of March, really.
These events are important to Pasadena for many reasons. It's because it's a time for family to come together, and we are one family. So Pasadena takes out the time to say we recognize each ethnicity, each race, each human being. I mean, it's not that we're segregated, it's to say that we celebrate your culture. So this is one of the reasons why we just love Pasadena, that gives aside not just for us, but for all in the city, so that we can celebrate each other, so we can learn from each other to see what it is about us that makes us who we are. And so that's why this is a great event for Pasadena, and we thank the mayor and the city council members for coming together. And then because it is a community moved committee, this is awesome because we're there working with the city to make this happen.
This celebrates another aspect of the city's diversity, which is something that really makes us a strong place. And I'm delighted to see so many friendly faces, and the people that do the work to put this together every year really need to be congratulated. And the honorees here tonight are also going to be congratulated. So this is just a nice, happy event as part of this Black History Month celebration.
The honorees are really those individuals who are our unsung heroes. You would be surprised at the many things that they do that nobody really knows about. She was unable to be with us this evening, but accepting the award in her honor is Mr. Dale Yarborough. Congratulations, Ms. Lynette West Cater.
In 1977, Ted moved to Pasadena, where he worked for the Pasadena School District at John Muir High School. Woo! As a community school director, where he coordinated the recreation park programs in the school for youth and adults, providing programs such as karate, basketball, weightlifting program, volleyball, and track. After the city of Pasadena created a recreation department, Ted was recruited to work for the city of Pasadena Recreation Department. His first park was Robinson Park. Ted supervised the largest junior tennis tournament in the nation, where players came from all over the United States to increase their ranking status. Players such as Venus and Serena Williams would come and compete. One of the things he was proud of is that he worked together with his staff, Carolyn Jones and Toy McCoy, who started the Pasadena Black History Week, which evolved to the Black History Parade and is now celebrating its 36th year. I give to you Ted Douglas Bates.
George's love for sports was contagious, with both of his daughters participating in cheerleading as well as their own individual sports. Outside of work, he volunteered in the community. He was an umpire for District 17, which covered the greater Pasadena Youth Little Leagues. Simultaneously, he was a football coach. Football was his passion, and he would go on to coach for 19 years. He started out at Victory Park with the Junior All-American League. He also served as president of the league. George took a leap of faith and decided that there needed to be teams on the west side of Pasadena. There was a lack of athletic programs, and he wanted to help fill that void. Along with the support of the entire Magruder family in various fields, the Pasadena Ponies was born. His coaching career would produce 17 league titles, 8 conference finals, and 2 championships. He also won a Pop Warner National Championship.
Deputy Chief Quarles has 35 years of progressive law enforcement experience with the Pasadena Police Department. He has worked in every division of the police department, ranging from community relations to training to air operations. He is a court-certified expert in narcotics and dangerous drugs. Where he was assigned to the narcotics division of the Pasadena Police Department, he was loaned to the Drug Enforcement Administration in Los Angeles, where he has worked major narcotics as an undercover operative, buying and selling narcotics, as well as conducting money laundering operations in California and throughout the nation. Deputy Chief Quarles supervised the counterterrorism section of the police department, where he was responsible for disaster preparedness and terrorism prevention, eventually traveling to Israel to study with the Israeli National Police Force. He was instrumental in the formation of the department's hostage negotiation team and was the commanding officer of SWAT.
In addition to his professional career, he is engaged in civic and community duties with the city of Pasadena as chair and vice chair of the redevelopment agency bodies. He assisted in creating the Rose Bowl Local Hiring Advisory Committee and the City of Pasadena NBA experience with the Los Angeles Sparks and Los Angeles Clippers. He's also held the position of chair of the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce Workforce Development, chair of the Robinson Park Master Plan Oversight Committees, executive director of the San Gabriel Valley Black Business Association, and a trustee with the Pasadena Museum of History. For the 2016-27 term, Ishmael was installed as the first African-American chairman of the board of the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce and Civic Association. After some coaxing and navigating a few institutional hurdles, he yielded to the call and was hired by the Pasadena Police Department October 5th, 1978. Rodney D. excelled as an officer on the beat and also played an integral role in creating, implementing, and revitalizing several programs that helped strengthen the relationship between the police and community. Some of his accomplishments are reflected in the School Resource Officer Program, Drug Abuse Resistance Education, DARE, Summer Youth Leadership Conference, SYLC, Junior Public Safety Academy, JPSA, Youth Emergency Services Camp, Police Activities League, and the Police Explorer Post. He rose through the ranks to the level of lieutenant, and for a few months even filled as the interim police commander.
For me, I'm just doing what I believe I'm supposed to do. But apparently there are some folks that are seeing it and feel that it's honor worthy. So it's truly, it's humbling for me. It really is.
I really enjoy doing community service and giving back to my community, and it's just such a great honor to be honored here among some of the great people that I've worked with, that I've watched me grown up, and just I really appreciate the honor.
It is amazing to be able to see the future. History is what brought us here today, but also our future is what's going to take us further.
Pasadena needs to, as well as the rest of the nation, needs to know about Black history. Because of its uniqueness, unlike other groups, we are the only ones that don't have a connection with a homeland, because that was taken from us. And so the more events in which we can make people more informed about Black history, the better they'll understand some of the things that are happening within the Black community.
By having this event, we get to learn about your Black history in Pasadena, as well as surrounding areas. But most importantly, Pasadena.
I really feel these events are truly, truly important in the city of Pasadena. Sadly, the numbers of the African American population in Pasadena is going down, and so something to just let them know that they are still thought of, that they're still important. Something so, and it's also a thing of we just don't want to just be able to do it just one weekend and then that's it. It's something that's continual. And one thing that the committee is really striving to do is to be able to have some type of event, something that celebrates African Americans in the city of Pasadena, over the course of the year. And these events it's just important in this city to say thank you to those individuals who have truly paved the way. That's our tagline, saying thank you to those who have paved the way for us to get to where we are. 36 years of this parade is a long time, and it is truly and has always been a committee-driven, community-driven event. And so just being able to get them really up and active and to say thank you.